This is a demo of iVault's OnDemandID, which yields 5 dimensions of identity in one click by the end user. And this is our disruptive approach for zero trust endpoint identity. So what I'm going to do here is, you see on the left-hand side my mobile phone, and on the right-hand side is the application. And this application is basically going to do the identity, but it is really emulating several different types of use cases. And these can include things like identity and access management or multi-factor authentication using biometrics instead of the 6 digits, which makes it much higher security and much easier for the end user. It can be used for physical access using keypads or key cards to make sure that the right person is at the door. It can be used for passwordless, as we're showing here, where we're using the mobile number as the username with no password. And then it can be used also for things like online wallets for secure payments, as well as for IoT or bots to ensure identity before sharing important information. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to start by entering my mobile number, which I've already done here, and I will send the request to iVault. iVault will come back with a notification to my mobile phone. You see it there. I'll click on that. It will do Face ID since I have an iPhone here. And in this process, it's capturing the information, the 5 dimensions of identity that will be shown here. So what we see here is the data that is sent back, and again, this is an emulation for various use cases. So what you see is the 5 pieces of information that we send back, the dimensions. First one is the biometrics. It matched my biometrics, so my name is Brian. The trusted device is my mobile phone. There's a unique identifier for my mobile phone. It yields my GPS location. I am in Colorado Springs. And it gives me a timestamp. These 2 things enable me to do geofencing around various locations, things like my home, my favorite coffee shop, and my office. And then it also allows me to do time windowing. When is the most convenient time? When am I going to be online today? And then lock out any unauthorized users at any other time. And then last of all is the source ID. Where is this coming from? This is a registered application that iVault knows about, and it yields that, so you know what the approach was and what was used, what authentication was used, and can make sure that this is a valid authentication. So what we have is the biometric ID, the trusted device, the location, the timestamp, and the source ID, a registered source. And these things together give you much stronger authentication than simply using credentials at the endpoint. Thank you very much.